Hello everybody, the bot builder back for another video, and today it's a very special video as it is Robot Wars Omega Series 1. Yes, you've waited for it, we've had many side events, but now Series 1 is finally upon us. 30 robot fighting teams are all competing for the ultimate prize to become the Robot Wars Omega champion. But not only will we have to face each other, but they'll also have to take on the mighty House Robots, Matilda, Virus, and Rhino. There'll be 6 robots in each heat, and there'll be 5 heats overall, and the 6 robots will be split into 2 round-robin groups of 3, where the winners of each will face off in the heat finals. But that's only half the story, as there's even a 10 robot rumble. Yes, we can't make 6 out of 5 heats, so there'll be a wild card, and the losers of the groups will go into a losers rumble, where the winners of each will go into the 10 robot rumble, as well as the runners up of each heat, and the winner of the 10 robot rumble will join the 5 heat winners in the grand final. So now that we've explained how the tournament works, let's get straight in to introducing the robots for Heat A. Chaos 2, Flipper, 4 Axebots, Blacksmith, Hammerbot, Eruption, Flipper, Rapid, Flipper, seeded number 5, Dantomkia, Flipper. So now that we've met all the robots, here is how they line up. So coming up later tonight in Group B, we have Blacksmith, Eruption, and Rapid. But first, in Group A, we have the number 5 seeds Dantomkia, Chaos 2, and 4. So let's get to the arena for our first fight, which will be Dantomkia versus Chaos 2. And in the core patrol zone for the CPZs for the first fight of the series, it is the lovely, the vicious, the brutal Matilda. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Sorry about that, we had some mechanical issues, and immediately Chaos 2 getting in a decent flip on Dantomkia then, but Dantomkia retaliating back. This should be a very close fight here between 2 very strong flippers. Now Dantomkia, I feel I should explain how they got their seeding. They are seeded 5 after getting 3rd place in the pilot episode. They did very well in that, beaten out by Carbide in the semi-finals, but Chaos 2 getting in a great flip on Dantomkia then. But Dantomkia retaliating back. Honestly, this is going to come down to which robot has the lower ground clearance, and currently at the minute, I'd say Chaos 2 are on top here. Dantomkia are in lots of trouble, and Chaos 2 gets flipped up and over. Now, we'll see how effective Chaos 2's self-righting mechanism is. It's quite effective there, self-righting there, but it did take longer than Dantomkia's, and Dantomkia trying to get in a good flip onto Chaos 2. Chaos 2 gets flipped away. This is already turning out to be a very good fight here, Chaos 2. Great flip out right now for Dantomkia. Dantomkia flipping up Chaos 2 once more, and they are in trouble, but Dantomkia self-rights them for some reason. Maybe helping out a robot friend there. Dantomkia flipping Chaos 2 up and over once more, and Chaos 2, oh, for a second I thought Chaos 2 were in trouble. Getting stuck on the arena sidewall, they did look in lots of danger. Dantomkia trying to flip back, and Chaos 2 on their backs once again. Now, these 2 robots have fought before in real life in Robot Wars Series 6. That time, Dantomkia came out on top, and it looks like they're going to come out on top here once again. And Matilda trying to fight back with that devilish flywheel, hitting Chaos 2. Dantomkia now trying to flip Chaos 2 back up and over, and does so. Chaos 2 gets away, and now they're getting in a great flip onto Dantomkia. This is a great first fight to start off the series. Chaos 2 flipped up and over once again. Dantomkia throwing them back. This is a fantastic fight, you know. Dantomkia getting in underneath Chaos 2 once more, and you know, the issue with Chaos 2 is that their ground clearance seems to be way higher than Dantomkia's. Yeah, the front is lower, but the sides are massively exposed to a full frontal flip like that. And with a strong flipper like Dantomkia in the mix, If you get caught by the flipper, you're going to be in trouble. Dantomkia doing a little victory spin. They can double as a full body spinner. Chaos 2 struggling to self-right, and in comes Dantomkia. Oh! Using its full body spinner capabilities due to the shape, it can double as a full body spinner quite nicely. Chaos 2 getting in a great flip. Dantomkia missing a flip then, but getting right underneath Chaos 2 once more. And Chaos 2, from starting to stronger, has honestly seemingly lessened in power. And Dantomkia now getting right underneath Chaos 2 once more. This is a fantastic fight, I really have to say. Great fight to start off the series. Dantomkia up and over once more by the mighty flipper of Chaos 2, but it's not as mighty as the flipper of Dantomkia. But either way, for the first fight of the series, it goes to the judges. Chaos 2 gets in a nice little cheeky flip right there at the end. But time did run out, so that won't count. What will count, though, is this judge's decision. And you know the criteria: damage, control, and aggression. And it's a unanimous decision. But they've gone for Dantomkia! Well done to them. Dantomkia pick up 3 points. Chaos 2, bad luck to them. They get 0. Wait, sorry, I meant to say Dantomkia get 2 points. Well, if you win by judge's decision, you get 2. Oh, well. I'm messing up my own stuff already. Great job for the first episode, am I right? Oh, dear. Overseeing our next fight, Chaos 2 versus 4. Chaos 2, they want to pick up some points here, but so do 4. Overseeing this fight is the mighty, the powerful, the playground bully, Rhino. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. Now, both these machines want to pick up some points here. 4, they want to start off their career with a win if they want any chance of getting into the heat finals, or at least a strong chance. Chaos 2, they want to pick up some points here. They want to get the full 3 points if they want any chance of getting into the heat finals as well. So this fight's quite important for both machines. And 4, bringing down the axe onto Chaos 2 then. That was a good hit right there. And now going for the exposed rear. Now Chaos 2's rear is vulnerable to axes. And 4 trying to take advantage, bringing down the axe onto Chaos 2. But Chaos 2 flipping over 4. Now 4, they were in the pilot episode. They were against Carbide. They didn't do too greatly. They got sort of ripped in half. But they're hoping that doesn't happen to them here. And Chaos 2 getting in a nice flip onto 4 once again. 4 bring down the axe and they get flipped over. Now this is more like what we expected to see from Chaos 2. 4 though, trying to bring down the axe and trying to push Chaos 2 back. And they are pushing them back and bringing down the axe and landing blow after blow onto Chaos 2. Although Chaos 2 comes in with a great flip onto 4 there. 4 upended but self-righting with ease, it would seem. Chaos 2 flipping the axe away, and 4 now pushing Chaos 2 back and going after them. This is a good fight as well, you know. Very close so far. Honestly, at the moment, I'd say Chaos 2 are on top, but 4 aren't doing too badly either. They are certainly putting up a very strong fight against the double UK champion. Oh, until that moment, surely, where Chaos 2 got in underneath the flipper and chucked them out. Cease. A very impressive control there from Chaos 2. Getting underneath 4 and flipping them out the arena. They pick up those vital 3 points. Oh yes, the final fight of the first group is very important. Dantomkia at 2 points. They need to get the win here if they want to get in the heat finals. But 4, if they get 3 points, it'll go to a tiebreaker between them and Chaos 2, where they'll have to fight to decide who will get in the heat final. And overseeing this important fight is Rhino. Well, I mean, he didn't really do much last fight, did he? Might as well give him another chance to show off what he can do. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. Now, honestly, this fight's quite important for both machines here, and Dantomkia immediately gets them underneath 4. 4 on their backs and in lots of trouble. Now, as I said, if 4 win this, they'll have to go into a tiebreaker fight against Chaos 2. If Dantomkia wins this, they're straight into the heat finals. And 4 trying to bring down the axe onto Dantomkia. Dantomkia gets a good blow right there from the axe, and they are flipped up and over, but they use the axe to self-right. Very quick at self-righting, it's 4! Oh, what else happened to them there? The axe is sort of fell off, it's just... Oh no, the axes just came away. It's fell off, but they're still using the wedge. And it's quite a darn effective wedge. Give credit to them for that, but they have to steer clear of Dantomkia's flipper, because if they get flipped up and over, they're done for. They got no axe to self-right the machine. And Dantomkia getting right underneath 4. Although 4 getting underneath Dantomkia and pushing them. Dantomkia in lots of trouble. Trying to use the flipper to get away. 4. They're certainly proven to be quite impressive for a robot without no weapon. But, oh, and Dantomkia getting right underneath them. And eventually flipping them up and over. And with no axe to self-right them, they're pretty much out of it. Out the running. Oh, using the full-bodied spinning technique once again. Sort of like a demonic Beyblade from hell. And 4, beaten, battered, and in comes Rhino. Oh! Who slammed them out the arena. Try fitting on your axe with something that isn't sticky back plastic next time, 4. Cease. Oh, boy, I forgot to pause just then. So at the end of that group, here's how the point score looks. So, coming third in the group is 4 with 0 points. Coming second is Chaos 2. But easily getting first is the 5th seed Dantomkia, ironically getting 5 points. They're through to the heat finals, but for Chaos 2 and 4, it's not over for them just yet, as they're going into the Losers Rumble, where the winner will qualify for the 10 Robot Rumble at the end of the series. But before we get to the Losers Rumble, let's move on to Group B. And here are the robots in Group B. So we have Blacksmith, Eruption, and Rapid. So let's go to our first fight, which is Blacksmith versus Eruption. And in the core patrol zone for the CPZ, he's back to grab you. He's back to lift you. He's back to assimilate you. It is Virus. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. No. Activate. So here we go. Who will come on top? The Mighty Flipper or the Mighty Hammer? Now, Blacksmith have fought a Flipper before in in Bronco, back in BattleBots. Didn't go too well for them there, but how will they fare against the 10th Force champion? Honestly, I don't think they're going to do greatly, but you never know. You never know. Like, they could get a surprise in immediately coming in with several good blows of the hammer right there, but Eruption getting right underneath Blacksmith and throwing them away. Blacksmith upended on their backs, but they're using the hammer to self-right in quick succession. It's a very quick self-righter. Is Blacksmith. Oh, and getting sent flying through the air by Eruption. Now, Eruption throwing Blacksmith up onto their side. Blacksmith getting in lots of trouble already, it would seem. And Eruption getting right underneath them. And Blacksmith are in tons of trouble right now at the minute. They're in all sorts of trouble. They are stuck in the corner right there. And in comes Virus to have a nice grapple at Blacksmith. And there we go. Showing them to the crowd right there. Blacksmith stuck on their side. And they are in trouble. But now they're trying to self-right. Just the axe looks a little bit wonky to me. I'm not sure about you, but Eruption now getting in another great flip onto Blacksmith right there, and Blacksmith gets sent flying once more. They are trying to self-right. Eruption trying to get right underneath. Michael Oates always loves to get a good out the arena flip on their opponents. I mean, he's got several out the arena flips. He's gotten several in the past. Will he get another one here against the US machine Blacksmith? Blacksmith trying to use the hammer to self-right. It's a very explosive stream mech, but they do self-right either way. And Eruption getting right underneath Blacksmith, throwing them away. Blacksmith still in the mix, it would seem. And Blacksmith getting chucked up onto their side. And Eruption! Out you go. Well, it was only a matter of time, really, wasn't it? When Eruption's in the arena, one robot was going to go out the arena eventually. And, oh, Michael Oates, what are you doing? Oh, no, don't go after Virus. Don't go after Virus. Go on. Try and flip them over. Yeah, of course they do. And, oh, yeah. Well deserved. Oh, Virus! It's just broken its claw. Virus, what are you doing? You've lost your head. Oh, dear. I think Eruption won that. Throwing poor Virus's head. They get the win. Cease. Oh, man. Virus, you okay there, mate? Like, your head has just came off. Oh, they're going to need to repair that. But Eruption, they pick up the 3 points. Our next fight sees the 0-point scorer Blacksmith hoping to get some points against Rapid, the most expensive bot in the business. And overseeing this, we see the return of Matilda and Virus, who's finally glued his head back on. That's very nice to see, isn't it? Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. Oh, so Blacksmith, they want to pick up some points here. They want to pick up some points here. They're currently at 0 points after getting flipped out the arena by Eruption, but Rapid are a very tough machine. One of the most expensive robots in the business, Series 10 Grand Finalist, and one of my most powerful flippers. And they're trying to get in underneath Blacksmith, but they are struggling here at the minute, and now getting right underneath them once more. Blacksmith, very low to the ground, and now, but not low enough for Rapid's flipping to get in underneath, it would seem, and Rapid getting right underneath Blacksmith, flipping him up and over. Blacksmith gets away, and now they're going to bring down the hammer once more onto the front flipper of Rapid. Rapid are seemingly struggling against Blacksmith. Here we would see! Oh my god! Did you just see how far that robot flew? They went from halfway across the arena, and now oh, they're just hanging for dear life. Oh, the poor robot. The poor thing. Oh, they're just hanging there. Matilda and Virus, they don't really know what to do with them. I think Matilda aids with getting Blacksmith out, but Rapid, what a flip. What a flip. Cease. Wow. That was a mighty flip right there. Halfway across the arena and getting stuck on the Perspex. Wow. Well, Rapid, they pick up 3 points. Oh, the final fight of Group B. Remember, both Eruption and Rapid are on 3 points, so this is an important fight for both of them. Either of these machines needs to get the win if they want to face off against Dantomkia, the number 5 seeds in the Heat Finals. Will the Series 10 champion do it? Or can Rapid put their money where their mouth is? Well, while overseeing this fight is the drunk Virus in the angry Rhino. This should be a good fight between two very good flippers. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. So here we go. This is going to be a battle of ground clearance. Who's the lower ground clearance? And immediately, judging by that, it looks like Michael Oates' robot Eruption's got the lower of the 2 ground clearances. But Rapid are still a very strong flipper that still needs to be avoided. But Eruption are struggling to get in underneath Rapid. But now Rapid getting right underneath Eruption and trying to flip them away. And Eruption now getting Rapid getting grabbed by Virus there. But Virus drops them there. Yeah, you're not really the best at getting hold of robots, are you, Virus? Get back in your corner. Yeah, hang your head down in shame, you stupid house robot. But currently, right now, both machines are struggling to get in underneath each other. But now, Rapid getting right underneath Eruption. Eruption on their backs and in lots of trouble right now. But, oh, look at that. A very explosive, ironically, stream egg there. But Eruption now on their side. And, oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, Rhino comes back with another good drive right there and slamming both Rapid and Eruption. Rapid self-rights Eruption, also self-righting. This is a very, I'm not sure if I'd say it's as good as the previous flipper fight we had between Chaos 2 and Dantomkia, but it's very tactical. Both robots are struggling to get underneath each other. That was a big flip right there from Eruption, though. And now Rapid getting right underneath Eruption and flipping them away. Eruption struggling to self-right. No, they're not struggling at all, actually. They're self-righting absolutely fine. Now, Rapid getting flipped up and over, and Rapid self-righting. This is honestly a brilliant fight right now. I mean, this is a brilliant fight. Both machines struggling to get in underneath each other. Rapid getting flipped up by Eruption, and now Eruption, and now underneath Rapid. Oh, trying to flip them away. Rapid mistiming a flip there, and now they're self-righting once more. Eruption trying to get that flipper right in underneath, and Rapid now throwing Eruption against the arena sidewall. Eruption in trouble once again, and Rapid now getting right underneath Eruption. Honestly, if this fight goes to the judges, it'll be an incredibly close fight for them to call, honestly. I mean, I wouldn't want to call it myself, but I kind of have to because I'm the only judge. I say that there are multiple judges. I'm the only judge. I don't have any friends to be judges. But either way, it is going to go to the judges' decision. And who's going to come out on top here between these two very, very powerful flippers? Or can one of these machines get a last-minute Uta? Eruption self-righting after flipping themselves over, and Eruption are coming back very strongly here, but Rapid now getting right on the Eruption. Can they get them out of the arena? Oh dear, they're both into Rhino's corner! Oh, that's very controversial. Rapid, the last robot in the arena, but they didn't do the elimination. It was Rhino who did it, and it's very controversial. Cease has been called. I mean, it was about to go to a judge's decision anyway, but Michael Oates, the driver of Eruption, says that he isn't too happy with that elimination. They believe that they were unfairly rammed out the arena by Rhino, and the house robots can't eliminate competitors unless if they're immobilized. So the judges have said that they aren't going to eliminate Eruption just yet, and they're going to go to a judge's decision up until that point. Up until the point that Rhino slammed Eruption out the arena. So controversy always reigns in Robot Wars. The house robots being as naughty as ever. I mean, we saw this happen before in a request fight between Chompalot and Chromalot, where Chompalot were unfairly rammed out the arena. But the judges have made their decision, and it's an incredibly close decision, and it is split. But 2-1. They've given it to Rapid! Yes, the judges believe that Rapid deserves to get the win because they were the more aggressive and the more damaging. They do believe Eruption were the more in control, but Rapid got the aggression due to the amount of flips, and Eruption did sustain more damage from the house bots. So, Rapid, they win. So by the end of that group, here's how it all looks. Blacksmith, bad luck to them. They didn't really score a win. They never usually do they? Poor Blacksmith. 0 points for them. They couldn't really recreate the fairy tale story they had in BattleBots this year. But Eruption, surprise, they are out in the group stages. They didn't even make it to the heat final, going out with 3 points. And it'll be Rapid who will face Dantomkia in the heat finals with 5 points. That should be a great fight. But first, in Robot Wars, we always think it's fair to give robots second chances, and all the losers at the group stages are getting a second chance here in the Losers Rumble. Yes, for every episode, every heat will have a 4-way melee where one robot will go through, and the winner will go straight to the 10 robot Rumble, as well as the second place winner of the heat. So who will come out on top? Will it be Chaos 2? Will it be 4? Will it be Blacksmith, or will it be Eruption? Well, let's find out. And overseeing this 4-way melee, we have the Purple Predator and the Wild Beast. It's Matilda and Rhino. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate! Oh, this should be a good fight here. A 4-way melee. We will be having one of these every heat, where the winner of each will go straight into the heat final. And Chaos 2 immediately getting a good flip onto 4, but Eruption retaliates with a good strong flip here. Eruption, they don't want to go out this early. They don't want to go out too soon just yet. And Eruption trying to get in underneath 4, and Blacksmith having a battle of the axes there. Oh, not really battle of the axes, battle of the swinging weapons. And meanwhile, Eruption and Chaos 2 are having a battle of the flippers, and Chaos 2 in trouble already on their backs. In comes 4, bringing down the axe onto Chaos 2. Now 4, their axe did fall off in their fight against Dantomkia, and Eruption going after Blacksmith. They've already beaten Blacksmith this heat, and they could certainly do it again. Blacksmith trying to bring down the hammer. Eruption certainly getting lots of hammer blows rained down on them by Blacksmith. Now Blacksmith getting flipped away, and 4 gets a massive flip. 4 just did multiple somersaults, and Chaos 2 getting flipped away. Chaos 2 on their side, they are struggling to self-right. 4 self-rights, and Eruption currently on top right now at the minute. 4 getting flipped away, but now they're going to bring down the axe once more. both Eruption and 4 reached a 10 Robot Rumble of Robot Wars Series 10. Chaos 2, they haven't really self-righted, have they? And yeah, the judges are saying that Chaos 2 are mobile for lack of Shremek. They didn't self-right quick enough, and then Matilda gets rid of Chaos 2, and that's a massive shock. The two-time Robot Wars champion comes 6th place in the heat. That is a major upset here. Maybe it's time for Chaos 3, George Francis. But now it's down to Eruption and the 2 swinging robots. Blacksmith now trying to bring down the hammer onto 4. 4 getting lots of damage sustained to them. And Eruption throwing 4 to their side. And Eruption throwing Blacksmith away. 4 struggling to self-right once more. Their axe sustained quite a fair bit of damage here. It's only really the Sellotape that's holding the axe on at this point, isn't it? The axe is getting very wobbly, and Eruption trying to flip 4 away. In comes Blacksmith once more, trying to bring down the hammer once again. And in comes Eruption with a strong flip! Trying to flip both 4 and Eruption out. 4 and Blacksmith out of the arena. Blacksmith are gone. Blacksmith, no 10 Robot Rumble for them, so it's down to 4 and Eruption. And 4's hammer does seem to look very wonky. It does seem to be nearly coming off. And I think it has completely came off now. And I think this is quite an easy win for Eruption here. 4 absolutely destroyed. And I think Eruption finishes them off. Eruption getting 3 out of the arenas. And a well-deserved place in our 10 Robot Rumble. Cease. Wow. Eruption, they may have lost their group, but they did fight back for redemption. Getting both Blacksmith and 4 out of the arena, and also contributing to Chaos 2, who also flipped out the arena. So 3 Utas. Well, either way, Eruption wins and fill in the first spot in our 10 Robot Rumble later in the series. But now it's time for the Heat Final, and this is going to be an awesome fight. We have the mighty flipper Dantomkia, came 3rd place in the pilot episode and seeded number 5. But we also have Rapid, the most expensive robot in the business, one of the strongest flippers we have, and a very ruthless machine. Speaking of ruthless, we have Virus, with his grabbing head and lifting forks. But we also have the beast that is Rhino. They're quite ruthless too. Matilda is also quite ruthless, but she's taking a break for this Heat Final. This is going to be one awesome battle of the flippers. So let's get to the arena to see who will fill in the first place in our grand final. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. So this is going to be an awesome Heat Final here. It's going to be down to, well, who's got the more flipper power, who's got the more effective Shremek, and obviously who's got the lower ground clearance. And Dantomkia seems to have the lower ground clearance there right off the bat, getting right underneath Rapid and throwing them away. Dantomkia, the seeded robot, Rapid unseeded. Dantomkia very nearly gets Rapid out of the arena. If they got them out of the arena, that would have been an incredibly quick final fight there. Rapid gets flipped away, and Rapid on their backs trying to self-right. Really, Dantomkia, you just flip yourself. Back and up over. Rhino, behave yourselves. Behave yourselves, Rhino. I mean, we don't want any more unfair play from the House Robots. Rapid now getting right underneath Dantomkia, and Dantomkia flipping Rapid away. Rapid now on their backs trying to self-right, and they do so. Dantomkia on their backs, and Rapid trying to get in with several good flips right down to Dantomkia. Dantomkia in trouble and at the mercy of Rapid, and they are struggling right here at the minute. Rapid trying to flip Dantomkia away, and Rapid now getting right underneath Dantomkia. And it seems that Rapid might actually have the more low ground clearance here, you know. They're seemingly bullying Dantomkia in the exact same corner. And in comes Virus. He does not like Dantomkia staying in that exact same corner. And they're lifting them up. They're lifting them up. Dantomkia self-right. No, not self-right. Gets back onto their wheels with a little help from Virus there. But they are struggling in with Seam hit. And that was a very close out of the arena flip right there from Rapid. But Dantomkia, they are known for making ridiculous comebacks at the last minute. We saw them get a ridiculous comeback on Foxic in the pilot episode. Rapid trying to get right underneath Dantomkia. They are trying to get, but both of these robots, they run on CO2, so they do have a limited supply of flips. And Dantomkia Dantomkia, what on earth has happened to you there? Oh, for a second I thought they were immobile. Stuck on their back. They're getting stuck on their back once more, and they're out. They're out the arena. Rapid gets the win, gets the out the arena flip, and they fill in the first place in our grand final. Cease. Well, that's all she wrote, really, isn't it? Dantomkia, they did pop a good fight. They very nearly got Rapid out the arena in the first few seconds of that fight, but Rapid did fight back strongly here, getting in several good flips on Dantomkia and eventually throwing him out the arena. Rapid, they fill in the first place in our grand final. But don't forget, both Eruption and Dantomkia will be back in the 10 Robot Rumble at the end of the series. But for now, Rapid, they don't need to go for any 10 Robot Rumble. They're straight through to the grand finals. And we'll be seeing who will join Rapid next heat, next week. And until then, the Bot Builder, out.